parts of the sentence where she was supposed to, I was a little bit stunned by it.
I put the right emphasis on the right syllable. Who knew? Yeah.
That kind of makes me feel like everyone who's parachuted onto the island or is on that freighter is a secret agent of some kind.
Back up, handsome.
Take it easy, it's okay.
I'll take care of Charlotte. You just worry about getting me the money.
You guys were on Oceanic Flight 815. Wow.
We have hinted at the idea of sort of psychic phenomena on the show through Walt, so we just thought it would be cool if we would just have a guy who can actually hear and intuit, dead bodies.
What is he doing?
I think his thing is because of this communication with the afterlife, which is free of the human condition. There's a truth in what he gets that he trusts, and it makes him distrust people.
I don't think we really had planned that there would be this cool sort of bickering hostility between Miles and Sawyer, but it arose in a very natural way, and they just had a really good dynamic and pairing.
You got a restraining order. 20 feet.
What are you, a big brother?
It's interesting, because he's kind of another Sawyer, if you will, with his kind of smart aleck remarks and pissy demeanor. It's fun.
Miles? Miles Strom sound like the word maelstrom, and the definition for that word is a very, astute personality breakdown for Miles, so why don't you go look it up? It's Maelstrom, for those of you who don't play Wheel of Fortune regularly.
Roger that.
Lapidus was an afterthought. We were like, there should be a pilot who's going to bring them in, and, what could his story be?
This is Juliet, and she was not on the plane.
The 815 is still out there somewhere.
I'd feel a hell of a lot better if we were a few 100 pounds lighter.
Frank Lapidus, chopper pilot.
We thought, the show really needed a conspiracy buff who was basically saying, I believe that this plane on the bottom of the ocean is a sham, and I'm going to the island to prove it because maybe there are survivors out there, and I can stop feeling so guilty for not having flown the plane that day.
Lapidus!
Lapidus!
Lapidus! Yeah! You know this, Yahoo?
Hey, Lapidus.
They pronounce it Lapidus, but I think the correct Greek is Lapidus. I just ask him to refer to me as Frank. It's easy for everyone.
Don't be late, Frank.
We also knew that the freighter had sort of good people and bad people, so we would establish the science team, and then we were going to establish that there were also some bad guys led by this guy, Martin Keamy.
Kill shot! Yeah!
Hey!
Woo!
I thought we were going on a rescue mission.
To look like we're doing. We're shooting things. You can do that job, I'll do mine. Never really been one for talk.
He's a bad guy. That's who the Keamy guy is.
I don't think that's any of your business, is it?
I should embrace the presence of a character like Keamy because he makes Ben look like a pussycat. Ben is just like our kooky uncle now compared to Keamy.
I don't know why you keep harping on this bad guy. Do I look like a bad guy? To you, I think you're probably just misinterpreting me. How could you not enjoy the character Keamy? Sorry, dog.
You have a bunch of characters on the freighter who, hopefully the audience doesn't get too invested in them because most of them basically die by the end of the season. We like to refer to them as the freighter fodder. I just made that up right now, but, you always need a few good characters to die, and clearly it was a bad choice to just stay on the freighter.
apologizing?
For cutting my throat?
Sometimes...
He should apologize, but I can't get an apology out of him.
I'm not going to apologize. I did what I had to do. You know, he understands, right? You understand?
Yeah, that's not that bad. I mean, you know.
What exactly is going on here?
That's neat to know. You don't.
People are trying to lose it on the freighter. It's not a pretty place to be.
Let's get the hell out of here!
As writers, we feed off of what actors give back to us, and all of these actors really delivered on the promise that we had for their parts, and so we're really excited about telling the rest of their story.
It is too late to recast, right?
Yeah.
That's,
You know, there's so much more to be learned from them. Like, we have just scraped the surface of what their deal is.
There's a lot of things I want to know about Charlotte, so I'm really excited to find out, you know, her story. I want to know what I was doing in Tunisia when I found the polar bear and my connection to the Dharma Initiative. I want to know what Charlotte knows, but she won't tell me.
So hopefully going into season 5, those guys who stayed behind on the island, you'll be learning a lot more about why they as individuals signed on to this mission in the first place.
But I would imagine a man... Oh, gotta go. I was just about to tell you something real juicy, too.